Hello and welcome to another video. Today you're going to join me as we fly from London Heliport south towards Goodwood Circuit, flying over the Goodwood Festival of Speed hill climb event. Going to be departing in a southerly direction. This is a free scenery add-on from flightsim.to. Nothing fancy. Enjoy the video. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or any suggestions. Right. Welcome to the Bell 206 jet range, I think it is. Not the long range, it's the smaller version. I've been on one of these helicopters before, and they are so cramped. So glad I've got my own seat here. I was on the back, didn't really enjoy it. Um, yeah, fun little video. Gonna fly down to Goodwood, pretend like it's the Goodwood Festival of Speed. We're gonna pick up some people from the London helipad here and fly them down. I've already got a route planned in the GTN from Little Nav Map. I've imported that, so let's just get cracking. So battery on, put anti-collision lights on, put that on to start. Fuel pump is pressed in, perfect. Right, throttle is all the way down. Yep, it is now. She's the coffin again. The fuel valve on. Start the engine. Now, I can't remember exactly when you introduce the fuel, so I'm just going to guess that we're probably going to have a hot start. Oh, start it again. There. That's sort of idle on the throttle, I think. Yeah, that's a bit of a warm start. Let the engines come up. So we've got a flight in there. Now the reason I haven't taken my trusty H145 or H160 is just because I wanted to actually manually fly, so I want to have a bit of fun. So I think this has got an autopilot, but we're not going to use it, so it's irrelevant. Right, let's get the engine RPM up. Stable. Well, the helicopters are not. We're going to take off and we're going to proceed left. Up she comes. Graphics aren't the best down here, so I apologise. Not sure what's going on there. Really try and stick to the left of this river. Pretty much need to just follow it all the way around till we get to that first waypoint, then we can head south. Textures around here aren't the best, and I don't know why. Nothing's changed. But yeah, nice way to fly to Goodwood Festival Speed in a private helicopter. I do enjoy flying these little bells. I think I probably prefer the long range of the bigger version. But I thought the smaller one is a bit more maneuverable, a bit more fun to fly. mean, we are cracking along here at 150 knots already. So we need to take a left here. This is also the routes that are used along with Thames and that to fly towards sort of Heathrow. And the sort of helicopters that fly around here a lot use these routes quite a bit. Coming left. Center the rudder pedals. I'm battling with the mouse lately. It's like you hover over the button, but it's not lined up. You've got to like put it off to the side. I don't know why. It might be track R or something playing funny there. So we're at 1,000 feet now. Generally, when you're on the river, I think you stay below 800 feet. Well, that's the max. Obviously, now that we're a bit away from that, we can fly as we would. Not a particularly long flight today as well, which is quite nice. About 20 minutes away. Considering you've flown from London all the way to the south part of the country. Oh, we're just going to fly through sort of southern London here. T's and P's look good, fuel's still good, we're good. What have we got? Indicator 120s, yeah, so we've got not much wind today either. And then when we get to this next waypoint, it's pretty much straight to Goodwood, as the crow flies. This does have an autopilot, it seems. Interesting, I didn't think it did. I definitely could get used to commuting by helicopter. Probably needs to be a much better pilot, but look at those houses. Right on top of each other. Welcome to the UK. We've got not far, 12 minutes to go. It's amazing how quick it is, even by helicopter. I mean, we're not... If I was in the 145 or the 160 Airbus, I'd be doing 140 knots. Here I'm doing 115 and it's 12 minutes away, and I'm flying from London to pretty much the south coast. That time is a bit hit and miss because as I obviously change direction, it will change the time. We're pretty much now, yeah, so that is, sorry, not 12 minutes, 17 minutes. So you'll join me as we get closer. Again, had another technical issue. Seems my microphone likes to switch itself off. So I was talking to myself the entire time I was filming this. So as you can see, we're about to fly over the Goodwood Festival Speed. Sorry, the Goodwood House. That road where I'm looking at now is the Goodwood Festival Speed hill climb. And the road, as it goes off to the left there into the trees, is actually the start of the hill climb. A fantastic festival. I've been there twice. I'd like to go more. Just on my left, just next to this golf course, is somewhere where the helicopters land as you walk into Goodwood Festival Speed. You actually see the helicopters landed and taking people for flights. When I was last there, they had about 6 helicopters, I think, coming up and down I don't know why the door was open there, so yeah, excuse that one. But they mostly had jet rangers doing the sort of short hops. So as you can see, we're slowly banking over here and flying towards the sort of main aerodrome. On the Goodwood aerodrome, on the outskirts, it's actually the Goodwood track. So I decided here I'm going to do a lap of the track. So we come into the last corner, which is quite a tight right-lefter, and down the main straight. Got to about 120 knots here, and then it's quite a sharp right turn. And you'll actually see it later on in the video. There's some cars on the track, which is pretty good. That turn was a bit tight, so it bled off quite a bit of speed. But I'm sort of following this track based on my memory from Assetto Corsa. Coming to a sort of long right sweep and bend, and then a relatively short left-hander. I must say that the helicopter manages to follow the track quite well. I think maybe a little Robinson would be a bit better. And then we come on to the main straight, which has a bit of a kink in it. Again, there's runways on the right there where you can actually land your aircraft if you want to fly some sort of general aviation. Excuse my voice, I'm still sick. And there's the vehicle I was telling you about. So imagine you were on a track day. Bell Jet Ranger came flying over you. It would be quite scary. And back onto the start to finish straight. Now I will brake to the right. You'll see the go-kart track there just below me. And then onto the actual aerodrome circuit. And then I start looking for where I can set the girl down. So I come down the runway, bank off to the right. I see it's mostly general aviation there on our right hand side again. I just closed the door. Would explain why the helicopter suddenly got louder. I noticed the helicopters parked on the other side there, so I decided just to skirt around and go and park with the rest of them. Unfortunately, one of the trucks had other ideas, so you can see the truck just off there in the distance driving towards me. I didn't notice at the time. I also didn't notice the helipad just there off to my right, so I decided to put it down here, and then I noticed on my left that truck. So I quickly lifted, as seen out of Transformers, and decided just to put it down gently. Again, very short, simple video. As I was recording this, the fly-by-wire A380 was released, so I'm going to be working on a short little video for that. Maybe we do a short flight Manchester to Frankfurt, and I'll sort of give you my first impressions. But as always, guys, any questions, suggestions, feedback, good or bad, please let me know. Feel free to join the Discord, get involved, stay subscribed, plenty more content to come. Thanks, see you next time.